This week, markets are on tenterhooks as they await meetings of the United States and the UK and Japan's central banks. It seems clear what the monetary authorities will decide, but the speculation on possible policy changes remains. For example, the US Federal Reserve will release its monetary policy decision. The regulator is likely to keep interest rates unchanged. However, markets will closely assess economic forecast and Jerome Powell's comments. We'll discuss this and other economic events on InstaForex TV. Investors anticipate the Bank of England's monetary policy committee decision. It's especially important after the latest inflation data, which showed consumer prices slowing down. The data may allow the central bank to pause the tightening cycle and support the economy, which is currently struggling amid high interest rates. However, analysts are confident that the Bank of England will remain conservative and continue to raise rates. However, the regulator may announce a pause in the near future. In this case, the pound sterling may plummet. On a Friday, investors expect a lot of economic releases, and the end of the week promises to be volatile. Firstly, markets will digest the release of inflation data in Japan. The Japanese yen has already depreciated by 11% against the US dollar since the beginning of the year due to the disparity between the United States and the Japanese interest rates. The head of the Bank of Japan has finally announced that the regulator was ready to end the negative interest rate policy. However, Japan's inflation should slow down to the 2% target. For now, this is highly unlikely to happen. In Japan, inflation is above the target, and Friday's report point to an increase of 3.3%. On the same day, the Bank of Japan will release its monetary policy decision. The outcome of the regulator's meeting will unlikely catch markets off guard. The key rate is expected to remain at minus 0.10%, and such an outcome will put more pressure on the Japanese yen. Notably, the Japanese central bank keeps the interest rate in the negative territory to support the local economy. At the same time, Western central banks consider the battle against high inflation a priority. In the UK, consumer spending has fallen due to elevated interest rates that make credit unaffordable. On a Friday, the retail sales report for August will be released. It's expected to increase after a sharp decline in July, and most likely this news will help the British currency recover some of its losses. Market will release preliminary data on business activity in European countries. The report on the manufacturing sector in Germany will be under the spotlight. Investors were disappointed by the latest data, which recorded the worst performance since May 2020. Employment declined, triggering large-scale layoffs. In addition, exports and sales across Europe saw sharp drops. The European Union is facing the toughest of times. Judging by the forecast, the situation is unlikely to improve in the near future, and thus investors will likely refrain from buying the euro. We will monitor the market reaction to the above-mentioned reports. Subscribe to our channel and follow changes in market sentiment with us. Any comments, questions and offers are welcomed. We wish you profitable trading and see you online soon.